What's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, man. With a different look for today, man. As you can see, I'm rugged. The beard look crazy. I got the Poindexter glasses on. That's because I'm about to read this article on the recent Blixky gang in Brooklyn indictment. I would like to read this article and then give my opinion and express lessons in manhood that could be learned. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna be real transparent, and nothing I say is not gonna be real and not gonna be something that needs to be said. Okay. So now, getting into the article, this article says, in August 2020, police started investigating what's causing a large influx of guns in New York City. After a year, they decided to arrest at least 9 members of the Blixky gang. That's the information that I got so far. It said they arranged a system of getting guns through a third party, or what they call a straw purchaser in the state of Georgia. Being that it's illegal to legally buy guns for someone, especially being that they could be criminals, the police had pretty much all the evidence they needed to make an arrest. News reports say that the police force have found at least 87 guns. Cops say they were running a gun trafficking ring with many customers in the city and throughout the city, some not in the city, some in the state of Georgia. A major reason for this bust is because a gun was found connected to bullets that were shot at police sometime earlier in the BX. Now, you could see they was really handling their business now, you know what I'm saying? Once it start to get warm even a little bit in the Bronx, it automatically gets 10 times more dangerous. So if they all the way, you know what I'm saying, basically some GDs in Brooklyn, and it's shootings going on in the Bronx that's tied to the Blixky gang, GDs in Brooklyn. As you could see, they was making their moves, you know what I'm saying? But now, the key person who led to their arrest was, in fact, the straw purchaser himself, who bought guns in his name, and reports say that that man is currently telling on everyone. Plus the fact that a lot of these guys have been freely taking pictures and shooting music videos brandishing firearms. Ultimately, they were took down for being too open on social media and by the very person who provided them the guns in person. Now, there's other things that I could speak on as far as the news reports say, but I pretty much got the gist of it for you. So now, without further ado, let me explain lessons on manhood that could be learned from this, okay? So, this is a very unfortunate situation. Me being 30 years old from New York, this happens all the time, especially summertime. You know, the police and the feds, they love to run down early in the morning, Tuesdays, Thursdays preferably, in the hood, and conduct their business, you know. They doing their job, you know what I'm saying? The police did their job. The police didn't do nothing unjust in this situation. It appears that they didn't do nothing illegal. So as far as the police force goes, that's the police force. Now, time for some accountability. Speaking to all gang members, okay? Y'all gotta stop being so damn stupid, man. Like, y'all gotta stop. Like, this whole brandishing guns on camera thing, this was not cool until 2011 when Chief Keef and them popped off in Chicago. But if everyone pays attention to Chicago after that, some of them same dudes in the video don't mess with each other no more. A lot of them dudes died. A lot of them dudes went to jail, still in jail for murders, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What is it worth at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. Almost none of this stuff is about money. None of it. All of this stuff is about, you know what I'm saying, participating in a ding-a-ling swinging contest and see whose nuts can hang more, and brandishing guns and money on the internet to try to make yourself look cool for your gang, for your squad, for your hood, for your set, and trying to make the ops be ready for you or be worried about you. And my thing is this: no matter how you put it, these are men seeking male validation. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to make money where you don't gotta risk, you know what I'm saying, taking a bus from New York all the way to Georgia, buying guns. I assume you getting it for the low, and then you bringing them guns back to New York. There's a whole lot of risk that you're taking just to make a couple dollars. Just to make a couple, $100, a couple $1,000. There's a whole lot of extra risk being taken. There's too much ignorance going on in these communities, man. It's like, and it ain't no one direction to point a finger at for the ignorance, for the stupidity that unfortunately falls upon a lot of our brothers. You know what I'm saying? I regrettably so was one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately for me, I didn't have to murder somebody or get a bed longer than 3 years for me to begin to learn my lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because I started getting locked up 14, 15 before a lot of people my age. You know what I'm saying? So I did juvie by 16, came home, went to Rikers Island, and did a big boy bid by 19, 20, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little bit more of a conscience. These dudes are throwing their lives away, you know what I'm saying? And being that I come from the same neighborhoods and areas and same type of circumstances that these young men come from, it's clearly an example of lack of information, okay? Lack of focus, a lack of belief in oneself to be greater than what society and your environment is trying to dictate you to be. You know what I'm saying? It takes a wise man at any age, but especially at a young age before 25, where they say men's brains really are fully developed or should be fully developed by that point. Most of the people making these biggest mistakes are younger than 25, you know what I'm saying? But society doesn't care about that. They don't acknowledge that. They're going to lock you up and throw away the key anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you blame fathers for not being there to give their sons the information? But then the question is, if they were there, would they have had the information? Do you blame mothers? Do you blame mothers for perpetuating, and we all see this in the hood, when kids are young and they being bad and they slapping girls' butts and they beating other kids and they being negative, we all see how moms will think it's cute and they be like, he bad, him so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really blame one side or the other? You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a societal issue. This is an issue that comes with poverty and growing up in the inner city. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I can say is my prayers go out to the kids that's going to be affected by their fathers, brothers, uncles being in prison. My prayers go out to the girlfriends, because, you know, somebody got a girlfriend that was pregnant. Somebody was trying to make a baby. Somebody had a newborn. Had to have had a newborn that was wrapped up in this, you know what I'm saying? Prayers definitely go out to the mothers, you know? All of our mothers do these bids with us, you know what I'm saying? When I was in prison and when I was in juvie and when I was in county, Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying? Nobody heard more than my mom. Nobody was there for me more than my mom, you know what I'm saying? So shout goes out to the moms. You know, these are just lessons in manhood, you know what I'm saying? The major lessons in manhood and you being from the streets is, for one, there's always a better way. it's easy to do crimes. I feel like these days, men who do crimes willingly all the time are just lazy. And they lack the confidence and the drive to go on the internet and figure something out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you don't want to work and be a construction worker, because you could be a felon and still do labor jobs that pay a fair amount of money, you know what I'm saying? You could still go to trade school and get things done. So it's like, if you don't want to do that, you still taking the easy route out by choosing to try to sell a bunch of drugs. You're not going to be rich. You might not even see 20 bands before they lock you up. You know what I'm saying? Or to just be outside robbing people all the time, like you some type of fiend or something. Or to be out here trying to traffic guns, you know what I'm saying? There's way less riskier things that in time will bring way more money, you know what I'm saying? If you just eat that slice of humble pie in the beginning, you know, I feel for these brothers, you know? And the sad thing about it is that the person who they was using as to connect to get the guns is the person who brought everybody down. But my thing is this. We've seen a million hood movies, okay? A million hood movies. We all seen Power with Dre and everybody else snitching all crazy. We just seen what Tekashi did to Treyway and 9 Trey Bloods from Brooklyn. We all see these things. And if we all see these things, when are we as men going to say collectively, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be like this. I see it don't work. I see it don't work. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to question as a man, especially as a black man, you got to question yourself. You got to say, am I going to choose to be the negative stereotype that the propaganda is saying on TV? That these people who don't know me assume of me before they meet me? Or am I going to purposely go out there, grind, be great, and influence others? Okay? Because at the end of the day, what was going on is a gang getting a whole bunch of guns. Okay, you could have started your own militia if you wanted to protect your own community. But instead, what are they doing? Buying guns to shoot their ops, and all their ops look like them. We got to do better, man. We got to do better, man. Any of y'all who have a mentorship, a leadership over young men, maybe you are a basketball coach, maybe you just a dude in the streets that learned this lesson. Always take the opportunity to give wisdom and guidance to the young brothers. Like I try to do, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're not receptive to it, don't stop trying to teach these men. Never give up trying to teach these men, you know what I'm saying? Because it could very well be you that catches them at the right moment where they at a crossroad, a fork in the road, and to the left is a life of crime, a life of poverty, bad circumstances, jail, death, right? And the other end, salvation, them saving themselves, you know what I'm saying? All the information they need to be great men, future leaders, fathers, husbands, you know what I'm saying? Great sons, brothers. Take it upon yourself to give the young brothers game, man. I wish the best for the brothers from the Blixky gang. If nobody else tell, you know what I'm saying, they should be able to get as good deals as possible, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But this is a sad lesson to learn. They not playing with people in New York. This is what they doing, man. Like, shit, comment, subscribe. Peace.